welcome back everybody, and thank you. It's lovely that you guys are tuning in again. I want to kind of show something that's really cool, but I also wanted to talk about a couple things really fast. One, you see this new rubberized silicone mat for doing repair work and stuff. It's got magnetic spots for screws and neat little places to put stuff. This is because I wanted something a little more appealing, something I could see things clearly on, and at the same time, I'm going to be doing a lot more tech work, I think, moving forward. A lot of projects here that need to get done. So, you'll see like the electric screwdriver and stuff like that. But there's a really cool thing about this episode that cannot be ignored. And guys, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. So if you're not subscribed, sit back, hit that button, check this out. Okay guys, so we are talking about the SN-390 Proskit, adjustable soldering clamp holder. Now, there's a reason. I seen this in a video I was watching of this one guy who does a lot of repairs, and it caught my attention so hard because this is the kind of thing that revolutionizes the helping hand. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this out, we're going to build it, and I'm going to show why it's so unique. As you can see here, of course, a little bit of a giveaway. So basically there's 4 different thickness holders, max clamp size 200 millimeter, so I'm allowed to go up to 200 millimeter, I believe, wide and high, and there's a 360 degree rotation. Now that's where things get so much more important. So the fact that we can turn the product is where it's all at, because as we move forward, the reason why I haven't done a lot of my techie stuff is it's so hard to hold the stuff. I'm getting old now, and it's hard to keep everything. Those helping hands bend are annoying. So let's unbox this, build it, find out what we got, and hope that I'm happy. So one really cool thing, I get to test out the mat by putting this together. See how that's all done? So we have this lovely piece of toilet paper that allows us to kind of see what we're doing. Okay, so basically, and this is nice, these are metal, and the legs are metal. So there's none of this, cheap, flimsy, this part and this part here are plastic, but that is about the extent of that. So it looks like we have a tightener missing right here. There we go. Alright. So one of the things they talk about, of course, I'll use this one for this case, is the 4 different sizes. So here's one. That feels like metal too. That is metal. And then 2, 3, 4. So you have wide, not so wide, smaller, and of course probably your normal PCB width right there. So there's your 4 different sizes for clamping down as such. Now, of course, if you have it tight enough and there's a little bit of play, not a big deal because you could clamp it to do so. So what I'm going to do now, it looks like these have to screw onto these, and they still slide along here, so that's still got to go on here. Okay. So, I guess this actually gets to be used today. We're going to change the tip. I don't think I really need instructions to understand what's going on here, but no one said I was smart either. So here's the cool thing, see? Magnetic. It's just pure awesomeness. I guess I'll just take them all out right now. I guess also too, it transitions nice because now it's blue, not black on black, kind of loses its sight. Really hope this makes me happy because this is one of those things that I've been looking for a solution, and and this could be just that. So, looks like those will line up there, no issues. Oops. Basically, they have two, when I find it, they have two holes on each side that you see here. They're going to screw into the same basic holes that I took these screws out of. Now, one thing, and I'm going to point you out, John, you talked about your electric screwdriver not being strong enough. I'll explain something with that. When you're using an electric screwdriver, it might be too torquey coming out, or not quite as tight going in that you were wishing it was. Well, when that happens, a motorized screwdriver can actually become a normal screwdriver and tighten just like that. Yeah, called you out on that one, bro. Let's see if you hear that. See the comments below on that one. CTS. Oh, looks like I'm not quite there. There we go. And I get it. Sometimes it's hard to take it off, whatever, but it's just, if you don't touch the buttons, literally this will torque either way as a normal screwdriver. Okay, so here we have it. Now we have this unit tightened, or built, technically, I guess. Oh, we'll put it this way and have the logo proper. Alright, so of course this will tighten this up from moving, so it doesn't go anywhere. Now, just give me a second. So now it will be held tight enough where you could do your soldering, okay? And I have it set pretty loose right now. Maybe I should move it in a bit. There we go. Lock it down. All right, so in this case, this is a sound card. Maybe the caps are gone on it. And as you can see, these things are tiny. Like, what a bit of work that would be. But if I take it now and I flip it over to do the work, which is just a matter of having the card put in a certain way that you're happy enough that it'll clear down below, because I didn't do that right. Let me just, I don't want to scratch anything. I put it pretty tight. There we go. Alright, so I put it so that's like at the edge, basically. So now you can see, of course, ooh, we had to work on here or something. That's some weird discoloration on that metal. So now we flip it over, and now we desolder any contacts where all these little capacitors are. And then we can flip it back over, put the capacitors back in, flip back over, spot solder, clip, you're done. That is going to be a game changer when it comes to the channel moving forward. So now we're going to take something a little bit more bigger. Now the reason why I'm picking older stuff like this is because other than building certain projects, most of the stuff that we're going to be doing is going to be older repairs and stuff on. So this is a GeForce 6200, I believe. That was actually a pretty famed card for a while. So I would basically put it in, move this over, and the reason why I put it like this is you're going to see why did I go all the way to one side more. Well, I learned my lesson. Lock that down. Oh, these caps are all bad, so we're going to flip this now. We're going to take out those caps, drop them, put new ones in, flip it back over. You get the idea. And this is also good for numerous things. So when I go to build my Project Game Gear, my new Sega Game Gear that has been custom done for me, but I have to build it, I need something to help my hands. I think we got a winner. So this isn't very expensive. I'll put a link. It's an Amazon affiliate link. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it will help the channel out. And this in particular item, I think it was $20 or under $20. So I mean, and that's Canadian. This is a very inexpensive way to help get the job done. Unlike those other helping hands, I cannot work with them. They're really wobbly and weird. They don't hold the product like this. Like that is holding it solid. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Cool idea? Bad idea? Well, it's up to you guys. I mean, if you are a tinkerer and someone that's looking to do a lot of soldering and want your hands free, and the helping hands you have just aren't helping, well guys, I would go and look at the SN-390 adjustable soldering clamp holder from Pro'sKit. Pro'sKit. Hopefully the next time we see this thing, I will be soldering and working in it. But I just thought it would be a cool little video. It's just one of those things that came in, put a smile on my face. And today, we all need smiles.